Yo, slow budget. Once again. Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Today's date is June 30th, 2023, and it is a Friday, last day of the month. Now it's officially 6 months in the year. I know it's kind of tricky. A lot of people think when June 1st hits, oh, we're halfway through the year. I'm like, no, that's only 5 months. It's the end of June where it's officially 6 months. So we're exactly half of the year because tomorrow's July 1st. Swim meet tomorrow for my Corey, so can't wait for that. Other than that, it was just not, it wasn't an eventful week, just same old, same old. Didn't really do much. Rocky finished summer school, so that was good. He passed both his classes, so he is officially on track to graduate. Just has to pass all his classes this year. He's going to graduate. He'll be 18 on Tuesday. Like I said, Corey just turned 11 on the 27th. So that was pretty cool. Had a good day with her. Took her to lunch. She got her seafood platter she's been wanting from La Casita. So got her that. And that just chilling. Watched my granddaughter a couple of days. Still, every time I'm here at the shop, I'm just trying to put in work. I want to close up. So I got to bring stuff from the back and eventually somehow find to get it out of the door somehow. So that's the plan. That's gonna be the plan for the next. Hopefully, I want to do it in 2 months. I know it's gonna take at least 6, but if I could do it in 2, that'll be even better. I think it was a few weeks ago I saw the movie White Man Can't Jump, and it reminded me there's buzz about Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes doing another movie together. That'll be cool. I don't know why they stopped. I mean, they were successful. They're funny together. For those that don't know, they made 4 movies together. First one was a classic, 1986 Wildcats, the football movie with I'm drawing a blank on her name, but anyway, it was a football movie. It was funny. And then 1992, of course, they made White Man Can't Jump. In 1995, they made Money Train. That was actually pretty good. That was a good movie. And the only one that was they put it together was 1999. Played to the Ball was a boxing movie. I mean, Wesley Snipes didn't have a huge role; it was more Woody Harrelson. But they said it was a Woody and Snipes movie. So I mean, they haven't done nothing since '99. So I'm excited if they do another movie. Part comedy, part action. I mean, they could have did Money Train 2. They could have did White Man Can't Jump 2. Those are both good actors, and I like them both. So when they get together, it's pretty funny. The Abbott and Costello of our time, I should say. So what else going on? So me and Corey started watching Glee again. That was a show we used to watch with my daughter Jasmine. It was a good show. Especially like for my era, they play a lot of good music of the 80s. Now the whole thing is it's cheesy. It's it's real cheesy. But it's decent. Corey likes it. I like it. So we watch it when we get together. And it's pretty funny. Let's see what else. I will have some questions I could answer from Snapchat and Instagram in a little bit. My daughter and my granddaughter made a podcast. It was like 3.5 minutes long. They were recording. But it's pretty much centers around my granddaughter hogging the mic and just rambling and talking. It's pretty cute. She'll say something and then she'll just laugh. Because she sees me do my podcast all the time. So she just gets the mic and she just starts talking. And then to her, it's funny and she'll just start laughing. So as I get the approval of my son-in-law to post it, and if he gives me the approval, then I'll post it and for you guys to hear. Let's see what else is going on. Well, I know one of the questions someone asked me, I forgot to answer last time. This is from the last question, was where do I see myself in 5 years? And my first thought, obviously, is like hopefully alive. Hopefully in 5 years I'm alive. If I'm alive, 5 years, let's see, Corey will be in 10th grade. So hopefully by then, she's already doing high school wrestling. So I'll be just following wherever she wrestles. If she's wrestling for high school and going on tournaments, depending what school she goes to. By then, who knows? But I'm pretty sure my life will be just revolved around Corey, my granddaughter. By then, who knows? I might have more grandkids from my son Jaden. So you never know. I can say I've been the last 16 years I've had this shop. I consider myself retired, semi-retired. I woke up when I wanted, went to sleep when I wanted. Hell, half the time I slept at the shop. So I mean, I lived a good life. I've enjoyed my life. The last 16 years wasn't stressful, so that's a big plus. Like people my age and even younger, they've all had like knee surgeries, knee replacement surgeries, and I'm like, man, I'm still good because for the last 16 years, I haven't put no stress on my knees. So I mean, I consider myself, lucky. I did what I love for the last 16 years. and just gonna keep living life. Hopefully, just stress free and enjoying my grandkids, enjoying my kids. Never know, by then Junior might be living out here with his kids, so I have just spending time with my grandkids. So hopefully, that's where I see myself in the next 5 years. I'm gonna move on to these just weird headlines. There's been a lot of stories in the news lately, and some of them are just the headlines are just crazy. Then you read into the story, and it's even crazier. Let me start with this one. There was a guy, he went to Turkey where he had surgery to grow from 5'5" to 6 foot. That's, I mean, come on. Is it that serious? I mean, I'm only like 5'8", 5'9", or 5'9" at my tallest, 5'8", 5'7" ish. So 5'5", I mean, it's 2 inches smaller. I don't see where, even at I don't think I need to be 6 foot, or especially go. I mean, I read the process where they break the leg, insert a rod, grow the bone around it. I don't know. Is it worth it? I don't know. He said he went and paid 80,000 in Turkey. It would have been 150,000 in the U.S. And the difference is, the U.S. you have that surgery, they send you home. In Turkey, it's a whole process where you're rehab, you stay there. So I guess it's a lot better. But at the end of the day, is it worth it? I don't know. That's crazy. The only thing I did read, he said his rap career has gotten better because of it, or is starting to take off because of it. So I don't know. I don't know if I could go through that. Another wild headline, and this just happened. Charges dropped against a mom who told her 14-year-old to shoot a guy who punched her. So the story is, I guess it's, again, for one, it's in Chicago. So guess they were at a hot dog stand, and there's so much stuff wrong with this story. Oh my God, there's so much stuff. I'll get into it. I guess this lady and this guy got in an argument. So first of all, he punches her, which again is like, how are you freaking raised? I mean, is that your first instinct? You can't argue with a woman without hitting her? I mean, what's the worst she said to you? You limp dick motherfucker, and he hit her? I mean, what's the worst thing that could be said to you that you hit a stranger, a woman, at that? So I don't even think there's anything a woman could say to me in the street. Even if we're arguing, I don't care what we're arguing about, fucking Trump. I mean, it doesn't matter what we're arguing about. Fuck the WNBA. What you say, motherfucker? I don't think there's anything that could be said to me. Just don't put your hands on me, because then that's different. I don't know. I was raised right, so. But anyway, he hits her. The argument ensues. She texts her 14-year-old son. So obviously she told him, bring a gun or something. This guy just hit me. So he brings a gun. He's 14. He shoots the guy. Now here's where the story gets weird. She tells him to shoot him. Not only does they shoot him a couple times, they follow him into a parking lot. Okay? They chase him down and shoot him again. Then she tells the guy, shoot his girlfriend. He doesn't shoot the girlfriend. So anyway, they get arrested, and now all charges are dropped. Think about that. All charges were dropped. It's like in any situation, once you shoot a person one time, the threat is already taken away. There's no threat. The fact that you shot them multiple times, chased them down into a parking lot, shot and killed them, how is that not a charge? That's just, I mean, there's just so much weird stuff. I mean, there's just so much weird stuff about that whole situation. The fact that she even told she wanted him to shoot the girlfriend too, and he didn't. Now think about that. If you there arguing with a lady and you got your girlfriend there, why didn't the girlfriend get in a fight with the lady? I don't know. There's just so much wrong with that headline that it's just crazy. Another one I read. I think this was also in Illinois, part of Illinois. After baby shower, pregnant woman stabs the baby daddy and kills him. This was another thing that just had so much stuff wrong when you read the story. That they've had a long-term just domestic violence relationship. Like, why didn't she just leave? Why get yourself in that situation, women? I mean, what possesses a woman just to stay in a relationship if you're always getting hit? I don't get it. She had her own job. She had family. Why not leave him, stay with family, get on your feet? I don't know. I honestly don't get it, because I'm not obviously because I've never been a woman put in that position. But that's just weird to me. So anyway, they got in an argument at the baby shower. She pulled a knife, stabbed him in the leg. He left. And it was one of those arteries she stabbed him in, so she didn't even know he died. She went home, found out he died when the police came to arrest her, and she's locked up right now. So I don't know. That's just, I don't see how women stay in these relationships when they're getting abused. But now, she's locked up, probably gonna have the baby in jail. Who knows? There might be that battered women syndrome and she gets off. You never know, but it's just a sad situation all around. Another weird headline, and this one comes from Arizona here. Woman accuses boyfriend of hitting her, dragging her to the room and raping her, assault, getting her fired from her job, trying to steal her house, but then forgives him and takes him back because God said so. So according to the story, she had a dream. Now this lady accused this guy of doing all that stuff, just driving her out into at night, threatening to kill her, raping her, making her lose her job, trying to steal her house from her. But she had a dream that, and God said to forgive, so she forgave him and took him back. Yeah, I mean, I literally cannot make this stuff up. These are just some crazy headlines. So anyway, let's see. A couple of things I want to talk about. Just petty people. I don't understand petty people. There's one thing about being petty against a person, but when their kids are involved, how you gonna be petty toward a kid just because you got beef with the parents? I don't know. That's something I understand. That's like, when you grow, like, say, I'm just gonna give my best friend Tony as example. His kids call me uncle. We're good. Imagine me and Tony getting into an argument. We're not friends anymore, but now I'm not friends with the kids no more. You know what I mean? It makes no sense how people would literally take it out on kids when they have problems with an adult. I don't know. That's just weird. And because of Glee, I'll get back to Glee real quick. There was something about plays and Avita, and it just reminded me. My parents used to take us to a lot of plays growing up. I went and saw Pirates of Penzance. I went and saw Avita. I went and saw Cats. The only one I didn't want to see that I did was probably Zoot Suit back then. Almost was the lead of Zoot Suit, but my parents took my grandma, which of course is okay, it's fine. And it was just, I remember we're going Saturday night to go, Pantages Theater in Los Angeles to go watch a play, and we would have to get dressed up, and it was pretty cool. I mean, I know none of my friends experienced that. There was my parents would have season tickets to like Pantages theaters, and they went and saw a lot of these classic plays. But I remember Pirates of Penzance was just when you're a kid. I was probably like 11, 12 years old, and seeing the whole scenery with the pirate ship, and yeah, they're going around singing and all that. And I do remember Evita with the "Don't Cry for Me, Argentina." So I mean, I don't know. I just thought about that when we were watching Glee, and some of the songs from that came out. So let's see. Like I said, if I'm gonna have one show a week, 1 to 2 shows, I might as well make it, interesting, make it longer. So let me get into some of the questions now. I know it's already a long show, but I'll get into some of the. Let's start with Snapchat questions, and some of them I haven't even opened yet. So let's just start. Personality or looks? Honesty, come on, it's got to be a combination of both. It has to be. I mean, people are liars. Say, "Oh, looks don't matter." Come on, look. We're all human. Looks matter. So for me, it's got to be a combination of both. But personality is probably huge. Yeah, personality is huge. And to me, I love a cute face. I mean, there's nothing more attractive to me. It starts with a cute face. Most guys, big butt, big boobs. For me, if a woman has a cute face, size don't even matter. If she has a cute face, they can always lose weight and get even prettier. But to me, it starts with a cute face, and of course, personality's got to be there. I'm funny. I'm always saying funny things, so if a girl doesn't get my jokes or get my humor, it's definitely not going to work out. So I hope I answered that question. That was a good question. I like that one. Let's see. The weirdest thing you've ever eaten? I don't know. Spinach, probably. Spinach. Gotta be the weirdest and worst thing. I don't know. That was a weird question. Let's see. Friends you are grateful for in general. I'm grateful for all my friends. At one time or another, all my friends have been there for me. Back my friends in California, Skunk, Jia, my rap group growing up, my best friend Thomas and Ralphie growing up. Then junior high, I got to my friend William, Derek, Romeo, high school, you know what I mean? Just Gustavo, Adam, just on the bus, just Luis, I mean? I don't know. My friends have always been there as I grew up. And then even when I got to Arizona, Tony, Oscar, you know what I mean? And then I met other guys, my friend Veep. So I don't know. It's just friends in general. I've always had good friends. I've always maintained good friends. Like I go back now, Spo's crazy. I just make a phone call. I'm in town. Boom, they come down. Let's have a few beers. Let's kick it. Same with Gia. We'll bring F-dubs over. I just let people know I'm coming in, and boom, they'll get together. Friends in general, I mean, I've always had good friends. I keep good relationships with my friends, so I hope I answered that question. I know you lean more on the Republican side of politics, but how do you feel about candidate Robert Kennedy Jr. for president? Here's the thing. I mean, I haven't read up anything about him. I heard he was going to run, but I'll answer that at a later time. I just got to do a little bit more research. I don't want to answer a question of something I know nothing about, but thanks for the question. So that's it for Snapchat questions. Let's go to Instagram real quick. And there's 5. Let's see. You're kind of hot, NGL. I mean, I guess that means not gonna lie. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'll take any compliment wherever I can get them from. See, next one. Who was your first kiss? I would have to say it was Diane Hernandez. So, Ralphie, are you listening? Are you hearing this? Me and my friend Ralphie have a running joke. Me and him went to kindergarten together, so that was a long time ago. I'm not gonna say how long, but it was a long time ago. And we've been good friends, best friends since. You know, you go years without talking, we reconnect, then go years without seeing each other, we reconnected. So I mean, and I think me and him were vying for the same girl all through elementary school, and her name was Diane Hernandez. And she had to be my first kiss, kindergarten, first grade, first little kiss, and then probably my first real kiss, 5th grade, 6th grade. So yeah, had to be Diane Hernandez. And I hope I answered that question. You're a pretty cool person. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I try to be. I keep it real 100%. See, who was the last dude you texted? All right, let me see. Let me go down all the, okay, let's go Messenger. Last dude I texted was a guy named Daniel Rivera because he's selling me some football cards and basketball cards. Okay, last Instagram one, that would have to be my son Junior. Yeah, that's got to be my son Junior. The last one I sent a message to. And the last regular text, I have a feeling. Oh, it was actually Paul Valencia. I did a fire stick for him yesterday, and I texted him that it's ready, and he came over and picked it up. So I hope I answered that question. It was the last guy I texted. That was on all 3 platforms. And the last question, single. Yes, I am single. Thank you for that. Let's see. And then I want to end this podcast today with a little bit of advice. And we've all heard this advice. You get what you pay for. Let me give you an example. If, say, you want your lawn mowed, and the guy down the street charges $85 and he does a good job, but you want to save money, so you hire these kids because they're only going to do it for $40. So you hire them, and what happens? They show up late, they do a half-assed job, it doesn't look good, you pay them and you're not satisfied. So people, in any situation, just remember, you get what you pay for. And with that, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll try to get on here on Monday or at least Tuesday. I think Tuesday's 4th of July. But I'll try to get on here before Friday and definitely have a show on Friday. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Burn one. Yo. 21. Slow budget. Once again.